Who are you?
Oh, hello. You've caught me watching the Death Stranding E3 trailer for the, 87th time.
It happens, doesn't it? You'll be really looking forward to a game that isn't out yet. And all you have to tide you over between now and then is a trailer. And of course, there is an art to making a good trailer. You have to tease the story, but not give too much away. Weave in the themes of the game without explicitly revealing what they are. Make people fall in love with the protagonist before they've even properly met them. I mean, I've got no idea how you accomplish any of this, I just like watching the trailers of people who do. Much like how I can appreciate a brilliant Little Big Planet level without having the faintest idea how to make one remotely playable myself, I love watching a good video game trailer. I like the feeling of being helplessly swept onto the hype train. A good trailer will reserve a seat for you in first class and ply you with champagne until you alight at the release date, while also providing free and ultra-fast Wi-Fi for you to watch said trailer over and over. Here are 7 amazing video game trailers we must have watched like 100 times. The first trailer I remember being properly obsessed with was the E3 2000 trailer for Metal Gear Solid 2 Sons of Liberty. Back in the pre-broadband dark ages, there didn't exist lovely 1080p E3 trailer uploads literally minutes after they'd been shown at a press conference, and so the first I heard of this trailer's existence was weeks later while reading about it in a magazine. That magazine was the very first issue of PSM2, my favourite ever games mag, RIP, which gave away that trailer on a cover-mounted VHS. Ask Jeeves about what a VHS is, people under 15. So anyway, I remember putting this VHS into my 2-in-1 portable TV/VHS player combo I had in my bedroom, pressing play and just, oh my god. It's important to remember PS2 wasn't actually out in the UK at this time, and so these graphics I was seeing I just could not get over it. The moving shadows, the variety and verticality of the levels, the shattering glass, the exploding fruit, the ability to hold up guards, the real-time oh my goodness look on Snake's face. And then this. Mate, you can even sneeze in this game. I watched this trailer over and over and over and over, which says something about how good it was because, children, I had to rewind the VHS tape every time. Go and type rewind into Alta Vista or something and you can learn all about that. I watched this trailer so many times, I even picked up a couple of Japanese phrases. Sashibari da na, kyodai. So, ore da yo. Which means, long time no see, brother. And yes, it's me. So, I can't order drinks when I'm in Tokyo, but I can claim to be a long-lost brother of the bar staff. Sashibari da na, kyodai. Omaya, so, ore da yo. Anyway, what a trailer. The next trailer on this list isn't technically a trailer, but a secret ending. After finishing the original Kingdom Hearts on PS2, you could unlock a special post-credits CG teaser for Kingdom Hearts 2 called Another Side, Another Story by completing the Hades Cup, finding all 99 Dalmatian puppies, and sealing every keyhole. It was amazing and mysterious and featured a dual-wielding Keyblade warrior, who we'd eventually discover was Roxas, and Riku looking cool with a blindfold on for some reason. I watched this loads, which is impressive seeing as how I had to beat the final boss and sit through the ending every time. But then I found out that in Kingdom Hearts Final Mix, at the time a Japan exclusive director's cut of Kingdom Hearts, there was an extended version of this secret ending called Another Side, Another Story Deep Dive. I managed to hunt this down on the internet and proceeded to download the massive 32 megabyte video file through my dial-up connection.
This took 2.5 hours because dial-up pretty much meant you had to phone up the internet and ask to use it, with the internet saying yes by means of having a loud digital sick down your phone line.
Oh, for goodness sake, not again. Robert! Turn that internet off!
I just need 15 more minutes!
And I need to phone Doug and tell him I'm going to be 30 minutes late for lunch!
I really want to watch this Kingdom Hearts video. It's nearly done, please!
This trailer was worth that hassle. An epic battle. A bit where Roxas runs up a skyscraper as Riku falls down it. A countdown to the number 2. And King Mickey doing his I'm the Master Yoda of the Disneyverse bit right at the end. Oh my god, it's so amazing. I'm gonna watch it again now. Entry 3 is the very first gameplay trailer for the Elder Scrolls V Skyrim. I vividly remember the build-up to this. We'd had the tease, the murals on the wall with a dramatic voiceover, and so we were ready and waiting for this to drop, but I don't think anyone anticipated just how bloody epic it would be.
There's a very specific moment in the trailer that just does it for me. I'm sure you know what it is. That even now, having played Skyrim for probably 500 hours plus, still just turns me into a puddle of liquid excitement whenever I see it happening.
Yeah, here it comes. Here it comes. Wait for it. Oh, that Elder Scrolls theme. It's like someone took an elegant Tolkien elf and then dressed them in leathers, inked on epic dragon tattoos, and plonked them on top of a mountain where they proceeded to trash talk all the other open world RPGs through a megaphone. No other trailer I can remember has so effectively ruined every other game I've been excited for. It just blew everything else to bits.
And the game itself wasn't bad either. I'm gonna watch this again. Oh.
Our next entry is Witcher 3's Night to Remember trailer, which I've included over the arguably more iconic Killing Monsters trailer for a number of reasons. Reason 1, it's better. We get a real sense of what you'll be doing moment to moment in The Witcher 3. We're introduced to a terrifying monster. We see the physical pain Geralt has to endure each time he takes down something this powerful, in this case taking a potion that literally boils his own blood. We experience the merciless, violent nature of the cruel world in which the game is set.
And reason number 2, this trailer came out before The Witcher 3 launched, and yet it's still essentially a trailer for the Blood and Wine expansion.
That's all a swaying in the breeze.
That song. The whole vampire thing. CD Projekt basically announced a huge chunk of extra story and we didn't even notice. But yeah, the whole trailer is basically just a beautiful CG rendition of my Witcher 3 experience. Travel to creepy abandoned shack hunting down a Witcher contract. Have really difficult fights in which you nearly die. Wake up, bloodied and bruised, yet miraculously still alive, and ride back to town through bleakly beautiful countryside to get paid. Lovely. Entry 5 is Final Fantasy XV's Omen trailer, and the reason I like this is because it's not a big old gameplay info dump like you often get just before launch, especially with something as big and complex as a new Final Fantasy game. Instead, it's a beautiful, haunting, thematic trailer that ominously foreshadows events in the story, while at the same time explicitly revealing nothing at all. It has wonderful music, gives you a glimpse of the sexy real-time combat, and also a flash of the incredible open world.
Lots of my time in Final Fantasy XV was spent cruising through a fractured yet beautiful fantasy-scape in my Amazo car, so it was good we got a bit of that.
But I also like the way the trailer addressed the pre-release concerns of many Final Fantasy veterans, myself included, that driving a car wasn't particularly JRPG-ish, by having said vehicle crash and burn just 56 seconds in. Cue incredible fights, stunning music, a goddamn CG behemoth, which if you're like me you went nuts over, and a creepy disembodied bad guy voice talking to King Regis at the end.
I have seen many deaths, but now I'm only looking forward to one. And then I can rest.
Ooh, I don't know who that is or what it means. Even now I've platinumed the game, but it's cool, isn't it?
Entry 6. And flippin' heck, I love the announced video for Bioshock Infinite. It begins with a classic bit of trailer trickery, in that it uses your expectations and prior knowledge against you. In this case, you're watching a trailer for a new Bioshock game, and look, we're underwater. We know where this is. It's Rapture. Woo, more Rapture, more Bioshock, yay!
But wait, look again.
No way, it's actually a fish tank. We're not underwater at all. What are you doing, Bioshock? If you want us to divorce ourselves from any pre-existing attachment to the previous games in the series, can you give us a more concrete sign, please? Thank you, yes, that'll do it.
The trailer's got us now. We're intrigued. This is something new. What's going on? You know, I'm so excited I've moved out of focus range on the camera. Sorry, Dan.
And boom, there we go, our first stunning look at the Sky City of Columbia. Incredible. The perfect tease. What a wonderfully mad, terrifying, beautiful setting this is. I can't wait to see what new directions Bioshock is going to take us. And, oh my goodness, that's really very high, isn't it? Our final entry is one of the most impactful video game trailers ever. Remember this? Chances are you will as soon as you hear the opening notes on that piano. Granted, this trailer didn't have a whole lot to do with Dead Island thematically, it's a game about hitting zombies in the head with planks of wood, but it certainly got everyone's attention. A, because there's the obvious, explicitly tragic tearing apart of a family by an undead outbreak resulting in the zombification of a young girl while her parents fight on helplessly, and B, because of the intriguing way the trailer is constructed.
It's a trailer in two halves. One half starts at the end and runs backwards, whereas the other half starts at the beginning and runs forwards until both halves meet in the middle and we finally get the full picture of what's gone down.
It's a brilliant piece of editing, subconsciously shifting your brain into puzzle-solving mode, while simultaneously assaulting it with distressing images of a child being chased and bitten by zombies. This trailer rips your mind open and pours its message right in.
The message, of course, being, play Dead Island, play Dead Island, play Dead Island.
Although, in the end, I probably clocked up more hours watching this trailer than actually playing the game it advertised. So, does that make it a really, really good trailer or a really, really bad one? Tell us what you think in the comments. Also let us know what video game trailers you watched over and over. Hit the notification bell if you want to stay up to date with all our videos, and join us again next week for another Friday feature. Thanks for watching.
You're right, Dad. She not turned up.
She's 27 minutes late now. She's not coming, is she?
For the players.